It's cold, it's wet. In fact, it's one of those days when you don't really want to go out. Unless, of course, you're a Gillingham supporter and you want to see them play Arsenal at Highbury in the 5th round of the FA Cup.
I got up at 4:30 and I hit the road 20 to 6 and I got here at 20 to 7.
You weren't the first?
No, I was quite gutted actually. I was naive enough to believe I could actually park my car outside the front there. A few years ago you could have done, but not nowadays.
I got here at 5:30.
And were you the first?
No, I was the 43rd.
The enthusiasm of the club supporters is no longer a surprise to player-manager Andy Hesson-Taylor.
Over the last few years, we've been pretty spoilt because we've had some decent runs in the Cup and obviously the trips to Wembley we've had as well. So, it's nice to see the supporters out today, obviously sorting out their tickets for the big game against Arsenal. So, no, it's not unusual because it's been like that over the last few years. So, but it's nice to see that they're all looking forward to the game.
With so many people hoping to go to Highbury, patience was most definitely a virtue.
There have been people queuing from since 10:30 last night, so I did know people were going to queue from about 3 o'clock. One gentleman came in and said they were doing it in shifts, 2-hour shifts, 3 or 4 of them, but as early as they were, it did surprise me.
And in case you were wondering, this is what they look like. And no, you're not having it. If the dynamic duo can replicate their success of a couple of seasons ago and find the back of this net, it could be a very interesting season. Neill, BBC South East Today, Gillingham. Now turning to football, and Gillingham will be hoping that they can rediscover their hot home form of a few games ago when they take on Walsall up the road tomorrow at the Priestfield Stadium. The good news is that Simeon Jackson rediscovered his goal-scoring touch, but the Gills haven't won in their last 6 games. Relief, exhaustion, exhilaration, but the overriding emotion was sheer joy. There were some nervy moments, but Gillingham's players and supporters have waited a long time for this, and Martin Allen emulates Peter Taylor and Tony Pulis in guiding Gillingham to promotion in his first season, but they didn't do it as champions.
To win it at home in front of a packed house, don't get much better than that, and absolutely chuffed, very proud, and a great achievement from everyone this year.
We did it over the course of the season, #1. We don't get to say that very often. Well done, Gills. Proud of you.
This is just unbelievable. In front of our own fans, this has got to beat Wembley, I've got to tell you. This is a lovely day, magnificent day, great performance, great result, and we're champions!
After almost a decade of decline, things are finally looking up for Kent's only league club. Neill Bell, BBC South East Today, Gillingham. It's great when a plan comes together. With their rivals struggling, Gillingham's victory was enough to seal promotion in front of their own jubilant supporters. A moment to be savoured by Chairman Paul Scally and manager Martin Allen, and of course the club's fans.
Brilliant match, brilliant, fantastic. I'm glad we've gone up anyway, so that's all I can say.
Yeah! Best day since we went to Wembley. Yeah. Come on, you Gills, let's get to the championship.
I've seen nothing like it for years, have we? It really is. I just can't find words for it. I'm over the moon. Yeah.
The winning goal came almost inevitably from local boy Danny Kedwell, a lifelong Gills supporter, and gives the club a great chance of winning the League Two title.
That's something I've not experienced, so it's been to Wembley a couple of times What a waste of champagne. I realise this is £50 a bottle.
So a triumphant day for the Gills. Now that they're promoted, they'll want to go up as champions for the first time in almost 50 years. Neill Bell, BBC South East Today at the Priestfield Stadium.